Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're here right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting the button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. And don't forget to check out pwmania.com, pwmania.com. Got tons of articles up there. Just released an article. I did a column over the weekend about Impact Wrestling and MLW. Check it out. I talk about if they should form a full-time partnership. Check it out. It's in the column section of pwmania.com. Okay, so let's talk about the latest Impact Wrestling updates. And I'm getting this from PW Insider. So let's read what they have to say here at PW Insider. It says several of the X Division Championship tournament matches will air on BTI before the Impact. We are told this is being done to give the matches time and to give additional incentive to the audience to check out BTI online. Black Taurus versus Laredo Kid will air on this Thursday's BTI. Okay, I understand what they're doing. But this is an important tournament. The X Division is an important title. My opinion, and I understand they want more people to tune into BTI, but X Division tournament should be on the main show. That's my opinion. They get more people watching the main show than BTI, and again, they're trying to draw more people into BTI. I get it. I understand, but a championship tournament of this importance to put it on before the Impact. To me, it's to put it online and not Impact on Access TV. I think that's the wrong move. If I was running things, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, I'm not running things, so that's how it is. But again, Black Taurus versus Laredo Kid will air this Thursday on this Thursday's BTI. Um, Okay, let's go. Actually, not all of them. This some of them are, but anyway, let's say it says Impact Wrestling actually sold out last night's TV taping in Las Vegas. Good job. They sold out Sam's Town. As there will be an IPWF. First, let's go back to that for a second. Impact Wrestling sold out the TV taping in Las Vegas, at the TV tapings in Las Vegas, which is great news for Impact Wrestling because they're starting to grow. More people are starting to realize that Impact Wrestling is a promotion that they should be watching. And I heard that the crowd was very loud and the crowd was rocking. So I'm looking forward to see how that comes across on TV. But Impact Wrestling selling out Sam's Town last night. Great stuff. And I'm looking forward to Impact on Access TV. I heard it was a great set of tapings. And there's going to be no spoilers here, so don't worry. I'm not giving anything away. But I did hear it was a great set of tapings, and I'm looking forward to Impact on Access TV this Thursday. Speaking of Impact on Access this Thursday, we are going to get this is the following matches that will take place Thursday on Impact on Access TV. X Division Championship Tournament. So this match will be on the regular show, as it should. Trey Miguel versus Alan Angels. That's going to be fantastic. That is going to be an absolutely. I heard it was a tremendous match. I can't wait to see that one. Trey Miguel against Alan Angels, X Division Championship Tournament match. Giselle Shaw and Vexed, Deanna Perrazzo and Chelsea Green versus Mickey James, Tail Wild, and Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion Jordan Grace. Also will be Tasha Steeles against Rachel Shield. Not familiar. It's probably a local talent, local Las Vegas talent. Chris Bay 1-on-1 against Tommy Dreamer. Matt Cardona 1-on-1 against Alex Shelley. And the wrestler that's fast becoming one of my favorites in Impact Wrestling, Joe Hendry, goes 1-on-1 with Raj Singh. I love Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I'm sorry, I had to do that. I'm becoming a big fan of Joe Hendry. I love his work so far in Impact Wrestling. Love his promo spots. They're so entertaining, and he's great in the ring as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Excuse me. So there will be an IPWF comedy throwback event presented by Impact as part of WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on November 25th. Yeah, but by the look on my face, you know how I feel about IPWF. Some people are entertained by it. I'm not entertained. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's good. I normally skip IPWF. I don't watch IPWF. I don't think it's entertaining. I don't think it's funny. Just I'm not a fan of IPWF. I wish they would scrap it, but apparently there's people that enjoy it. There's a demand for it, so it will be part of WrestleCade in Winston Salem on November 25th. And the 2023 No Surrender pay per view will be February 14th, Valentine's Day, at Sam's Town. They're at Sam's Towns now. Sam's Town now. Um, so going to be back to Sam's Town Live in Las Vegas. And the promotion will also tape TV February 25th and 26th in Vegas as well. So they'll be there on Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day falling on a Friday this year? Um, let's take a look. When's February 14th? I think that's a mistake. They have February 4th. I didn't think February 14th was a Friday. I think PW Insider made a mistake. It should be the 24th. February 24th will make more sense to be in Sam's Town, and then TV tapings on the 25th and 26th. So my mistake. It's not Valentine's Day. PW Insider made a mistake there. Good thing I checked. So it'll be the 24th. Will be a No Surrender pay per view, and then the 25th and 26th will be TV tapings at Sam's Town as well. And again, I heard the crowd was rocking at Sam's Town over the last set of tapings, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Impact on Access this Thursday. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to now. Laredo Kid and Black Taurus are going to be an excellent match on BTI. I would have stuck. Tasha Steeles and Rachel Shield on BTI, and I would have put Black Taurus and Laredo Kid on the main show. But again, Impact Wrestling trying to bring viewers into to watch BTI. It's understandable, but Black Taurus Laredo Kid should be a great match. Trey Miguel, Alan Angel should be just fantastic. I can't wait for that one. That one is gonna be Dave Meltzer is gonna never mind. Okay, that's just Dave Meltzer going to get very excited. He's going to get very excited. I was going to say something else, but he's going to get very, very excited when he after he watches that match. But it's going to be a great one. I'm really looking forward to that one. And Alan Angels is back. I really hope that Alan Angels. Some of you know I don't want to give any spoilers away, but Alan Angels, he was kind of an integral part of the TV tapings. And it wasn't just the X Division Championship tournament match he was in. There were other things that he was involved in, and I've been trying to find out to see if he has actually signed with Impact Wrestling, and I hope he has because Alan Angels is a great talent. His match against Speedball Mike Bailey for the X Division Championship was terrific, and he's been killing it on the indie scene right now, and I think he would fit right in. Again, I'm not giving anything away. There's a lot more of Alan Angels that we will see during this TV tapings during upcoming episodes of Impact and Access TV. I hope they sign him. I hope they sign him to a 2-3 year deal. I think it will be a good signing. They seem to be signing people lately. PCO, Chris Bay recently signing with Impact Wrestling. We know Deonna Purrazzo's contract's coming up at the end of the year. I'm sure they're negotiating for a new deal. I don't see them letting Deonna Purrazzo go. But I hope they sign Alan Angels. I think he will be a decent signing. I think he would be a decent signing as well. And I was looking for more Impact Wrestling news. Actually, Sam Beal. Let's talk about Sam Beal for a second. This was on Fightful. Sam Beal reflects on dealing with the pressure of being on Impact Wrestling TV. It says Sam Beal joined Impact Wrestling 2021, and he was featured semi-regularly on television throughout the year. So speaking with on the 3 Count podcast, Beal discussed the pressure of being on Impact Television. So now I like Sam Beal. I was a little disappointed when they let Sam Beal go. Scott D'Amore calling him I think he called him a blue chip prospect, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he's doing those exact words, but he was really high on Sam Beal. So I was a little surprised when they parted ways with Sam Beal. I don't know the whole story there, but anyway, this is what Sam Beal had to say. He says, every time I worked TV, you always, and again, he was speaking to the 3 Count podcast. Because every single time I work TV, you always feel the pressure, feeling the eyes on you. Everybody is watching you. You're the center of attention. You've never been there before. You being the center of attention of a big audience is nerve-wracking. I would be lying if I didn't say I feel pressure. I didn't feel pressure every single time to go be larger than life. Um, yeah, that's when you're in a big time promotion like Impact Wrestling, and you're in the ring, you're the center of attention. You're the center of attention, absolutely. So I could understand. I would be nervous too. I'd be nervous too. But anyway, he says there was always pressure. It was a little bit more upon myself than it was anybody else, just because I hold myself to a high standard. I would go each time, and every time I would get asked back to Impact, I put pressure on myself to be the match of the night or to be the best thing that ever happened to Impact Wrestling. Well, that is putting a lot of pressure on yourself, especially when you're a semi-regular. And I believe he was part of Brian Myers. Brian Myers had a faction, and they weren't always using Sam Beal, so he wasn't always wrestling. So, and when he did wrestle, I can't remember any of his opponents or anything like that. It was some time ago, but Sam Beal's not going to go out and have the match of the night. To put that pressure on himself is a I think he's being way too hard on himself. Putting too much stress on himself, thinking I got to go out and be the match of the night. I mean, just think he's booked on a show where Josh Alexander is 1-on-1 with Moose, and Sam Beal's like, I'm going to go out. I'm going up against Johnny Swinger today. I'm going to be the match of the night. That's putting a lot of pressure on yourself. That's being way too hard on yourself. And let's face facts. You're not going to be the match of the night if you're facing Johnny Swinger, right? So anyway, so let's go on what he had to say here. He said that that's just unrealistic to live up to the role I was given. I look back, and that's something I learned looking back in my time with Impact. I needed to relieve more stress for myself, stress, pressure. I needed to relieve self pressure and self stress because that was ultimately the real reason that held me back when I was on there. I look back now and I'm thankful that I learned that because I feel pressure and stress every time I go through the curtain, it's almost like a switch flips every single time I perform, whether it's 15 fans or 15,000 fans. That switch it flips and I'm zeroed in on doing what I'm capable of doing. Okay, so he last wrestled in Impact Wrestling on November 18th, 2021, episode of Before the Impact. Okay. First, I want to give a hat tip to Fightful for the transcription. Um, and again, he was on the Three Count podcast. So hat tip to Fightful for the transcription there. Um, but yeah, that's putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And I think Scott Demore openly saying that he's high on Sam Beal and Sam Beal is a blue chip prospect. I think that puts even more pressure on Sam Beal to go out there and try to perform, to try to be the match of the night. But he says he learned. He says he learned from his experience in Impact Wrestling, and hopefully they'll bring him back. They need some new young stars. I'm not sure if he's still wrestling. Okay, he's been wrestling on the independent scene throughout 2022, so he's still wrestling. I hope they bring him back. I like Sam Beal. I think he has potential, and Impact Wrestling could use some good young stars. I wouldn't mind Sam Beal coming back to Impact Wrestling. Let's give him another shot, and maybe if he's learned from his past experience, maybe he'll be even better now. Maybe he'll be more cool, calm, and collected when he's in the ring with Johnny Swinger as Iggy Dice. Anyway, all right. So that's it for me. I just wanted to go over that today. All right. So anything breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye, and stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.